Yesterday, July 4th, 2019, out of literally nowhere, Universal Studios decided to have their soft opening on the 4th of July for Jurassic World the Ride. So using footage from Theme Park Shark, let's compare the original Jurassic Park and the new Jurassic Park the Ride. So once you get on your boat and you start going up and you go down that little hill, Jurassic Park the Ride didn't really have anything to look at. It just had like a overview of a couple of vines before you reach the gate that opens to Jurassic Park. While here on the new Jurassic World ride, you see the sign that says when dinosaurs ruled the earth, with a giant excavated dinosaur bones, more than likely from the Mosasaurus. I am sorry if I do say the dinosaur names wrong. And on the left hand side there is a map of the park with the different dinosaur locations, and there's another sign that also reads an aquarium that fits a dinosaur. So now cut back to the original Jurassic Park ride. As the gates open, you get introduced to Jurassic Park and we get to see the long neck dinosaur animatronics. But here you get a little covered up area with a couple of screens and it shows you the Mosasaurus dinosaur just swimming around its tank. Kind of think about this like the Shamu show at SeaWorld, where if you're like at the very front and you get to see Shamu underneath, but also as it dives up and it splashes you. That's kind of the effect they're having over here as the roof splashes water with the corresponding effects of the Mosasaurus. And in this next scene, the original and the new Jurassic World ride are kind of the same, as in you go through like this little waterfall and then you get to see these dinosaur animatronics. I'm not 100% what dinosaur this is, but to me it does look like the same type of dinosaur, maybe even with a newer animatronic to bring it more life. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's the same old one with just a new updated software or something like that. And then in the original, once you pass this fenced area is where the chaoticness started. Way back in the day, the Jeep would fall down as the Dilophosaurus started coming out and squirting you with water. But now when you pass that gated area, the cage for the Indominus Rex has been broken and we get signed the Indominus Rex has escaped its captivity and has gone into the T-Rex section of the park to face his worst enemy. And then in the original, as your boat ascends, you are encountering like 3 different raptors that are falling through the ceiling. In Jurassic World, we get a couple of screens with Owen, aka Chris Pratt, explaining to the guests to calm down and remain in your boat. But at the very end, you do get one of the raptors coming down from the ceiling, kind of like the original did. Then in the original Jurassic Park, there's a scene where the T-Rex comes overhead, goes back up, you go through your ride, and then at the very end, right before you do your infamous drop, the T-Rex comes out at you one last time to try and finish you off. But in Jurassic World, they added a bunch of animatronics to this section to make it more lively. You encounter the Dilophosaurus, probably one of the reused animatronics from the previous Jurassic Park ride. Instead of the T-Rex coming above from the roof, the Indominus Rex is the one that tries to reach for you. Then you encounter another Dilophosaurus animatronic, and someone next to him off to the corner, you get a blue animatronic doing his little call that he does, which I'm guessing is like a signal for him to get the T-Rex, because as you can see, the Indominus Rex is right there terrorizing. Which then all of a sudden the T-Rex arrives. As they do battle, there is no actual battle sequence, it's just the animatronics roaring at each other. And if the ride is pulled off successfully, just as that is happening, you fall down the infamous drop, and that is it for both the rides. So by the looks of this, the only screens they added was to the beginning part, and they definitely added more animatronics, which is a very welcome thing in my opinion. So from the looks of this video, this is definitely a good improvement from Jurassic Park, and I really do enjoy what they added to it, especially since they are animatronics and not a lot of screens. But this is pretty much just a run through of the original Jurassic Park and the Jurassic World the Ride. When the ride officially opens through the public, expect a ride through of my own with multiple angles here on this channel. So until then, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you're excited for Jurassic World almost being here, make sure to drop that like. If you're new here and want to see more theme park fun, nerd stuff, and just fun stuff in general, and so you don't miss that Jurassic ride through with multiple angles, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for Theme Park Shark for having this video. Make sure to watch the full ride through of his down in the description below. And as always guys, I hope to see you all in the next video.